Hello, good morning. Oh, shoot. I forgot to open up chat. Who's the bride? The soon-to-be bride. Not today. But it's in progress. It is a work in progress. Congrats on getting first cube. Why did you put the bride in the microwave? Huh? What happened? Why? What's going on? I'm not sure what the heck is going on. Why am I so small? Why does the bride fit in the microwave to begin with? If this is anything like the Mateo run is gonna happen 1 year from now, it might actually. This is gonna take a while, because it's not, even though it is my main goal, that's not the only thing I do in this game. Okay, I might be able to switch screens now. You guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Ah! Where's Ark? I'm not even here. What the heck? Where am I? Where did I go? Ah. Here we are. It's soon allergy season. Are you prepared? It is allergy season for me every single day. So I have been preparing myself for a whole 365 days, if that even counts as preparation. So yes, I have been ready. I have been sneezing every single morning, every time we stream, every time you guys are here. You guys are hearing me like congested all the time. I'm always blowing my nose. I've stopped muting myself because this happens every single day. Do the trees pollinate there? Yes, they do. I am in Canada, and the trees are very pollinated. You know what's also where we're also going to experience pollinated trees? Stardew Valley. I didn't realize this, but I looked into it later and I was wondering why there were so many different trees in Stardew Valley. And I think it's because 1.6 added like 3 more trees and I didn't even realize it. I'm sorry for not being here yesterday. I missed my flight at 10 p.m. so I had to go at 4 a.m. Oh my god. You're back on the flight now, right? As in you're back home now, right? Are you doing okay, Coding? I hate it when you know what? I hate the idea of missing a flight, which is why I always go like 4 hours earlier. Regardless of where I'm going, like which flight I'm taking, I always go 4 hours earlier. You're home? Oh, thank goodness. I'm glad you got home safe. I wonder how bad it gets in snowy climates. It gets pretty bad. It's like, to define bad, it's more like you go out, you gotta walk in slush if it is a paved path, like a path that has been shoveled. If it's not, you have to kind of like step in snow, and sometimes the snow pile is really high, so you're like knee deep in snow, but you can't just walk through snow. You kind of have to lift your legs and put it down again, and then lift your legs and then put it down again. The other thing with shovel paths is that there's a thing called black ice, where it's melted snow, so it's water, and then it's frozen over again and you can't see it. You can't see it because it's ice. And so the cars start slipping, they start going everywhere. You get like spinning cars in the road. That's the worst part of it, I think. And then I think the cold is probably the least of our concern. Because nobody really, of course, like, you know, cold sucks, but like, it's mostly dealing with snow. Walking through snow. Snow looks gross sometimes when it's like slush. It's like muddy slush, so it's brown. And then you gotta go inside buildings and the snow tracks everywhere. I'm sorry about being 6 feet. Can't relate to the short people problems. I should time this guy out. Wish that was me. I'm so happy for you. When slush freezes the pain... Yeah, it's like hard brown snow at that point. And like... I think my problem with it, which is just a personal problem really, is that I haven't really been able to go outside and take my daily walks because it's cold. But I did say that the cold is the least of our problems because I am not your normal person. I don't go out every day. I don't drive every day. I don't have to go to a 9-to-5 job every day. So for me, it doesn't really affect me, all of the walking through snow, blah blah blah, whatever it is. I just want to go out and take my daily walks, which I haven't been able to do. Spiderweb store frames are such a loving giver. Imagine walking into a spiderweb. And you got spiderweb hair. And when you drive in snow, you gotta remember to change your snow tires. Otherwise, you might slip. And even with snow tires, you still have to be really careful. For me, it's just a lot of sun and some rain, and then sun no matter what. Sometimes it's nice to have different seasons, even if I do complain about, you know, winter. We do have a lot longer winters than summers or springs or falls. Winter sometimes lasts until May. Even though it's not considered winter anymore, we still get snowstorms in May. Like, very rarely, but like there were times when we get snowstorms in May. Being tall has its problems too. Change 2 snow tires. What did I say? If not change 2 snow tires. Change your snow tires, is what I said. Change your tires to snow tires. Did I say something else? Yeah, change snow tires. You gotta change the snow tires. The perks of Canada if you like winter. I don't know if anybody really likes winter here. I think we like winter for 2 months. Like, if we had 2 months of winter and then everything else was like spring and fall or autumn, it would be a lot better. I think most people would enjoy being in Canada. You don't change snow tires in snow. You change your summer tires to snow tires. Fall around tires, they don't work. F all around tires, they don't work. Aren't regular tires just all around tires? Isn't it just regular tires and then snow tires and then regular tires and snow tires again? Like, you go back and forth between the two. Look, I don't have a car. What the hell are summer tires? I've never heard of summer tires. It's always just been all around tires. Stay indoors? Yeah, autumn is nice. Autumn is nice in Canada when the tree leaves are turning and it looks really pretty. Wait, hold on. Are there summer tires? Okay, this is like gonna be stuck in my brain forever. Summer tires versus... Oh, you're right. There are summer tires. There's all season tires versus summer tires. Then what the heck? Do you have to like change it for spring and summer, or sorry, spring and autumn as well? Then what's the point of getting all season tires? There's no point. Good morning, Sentience. Hello, Weary. Hope the stream goes good. Thank you. We're just gonna be chilling in Stardew. I should just launch the game right now because it hasn't been launched yet. I think in Canada it's summer, winter tires all. All season is not very used since they're not legal in winter. Oh, is that why I don't really hear about other tires? It's always just been changed to winter tires and then changed back. Like, I don't really hear about all season and I don't really hear about summer tires. Y'all have different time tires? Yeah. That's what happens when you live in colder climates. Okay, so yeah, okay. I get it now. You change from winter to summer and then summer to winter and you don't go for all season. Which is probably why I don't really hear about all season, or more like I don't hear about summer tires or all season tires. Like, I don't know what the difference is. I just know that winter tires is a thing. I think we should just say, I think we just say tires and winter tires, to be honest. I think that's what it is. That's why I'm like, what are summer tires? Because I've never heard people talk about summer tires. It's only been tires and then winter tires. I need another Canadian here. Thanks, Kozak. I need Kozak here to like confirm everything for me because I don't have a car. Like, I've got a whole license. I've got like highway license. I have everything here, but I just don't have a car. I live in SoCal, so only time we change tires is when they get slashed. Oh, it does. It's only hot there, right? It doesn't really change. The climates don't really change much. I heard a redeem. I heard something. I heard, oh, Scampy-Doo, and I thank you for the head pat, Moogie. Scampy-Doo, are you still here? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Scampy-Doo. I don't see Scampy-Doo in here. You had your coffee yet? It's right in front of me. It is... Yeah, I'm using it as a hand warmer right now. I'm not really drinking it because it's kind of hot. I'm slowly sipping it. I almost burnt my tongue. Wait, this is not my coffee. This is my water. Wait, hold on. I have 2 cups. That's true. You can't pat Chibi Ark. You also can't bonk Chibi Art. Sorry, Ark. There's a lot of things you can't do with Chibi Ark. It's a little unfortunate. I feel like one day I might set it up. I just don't use it as often as all the other my other versions of me, my other clones. But if I were to use it more often, maybe like 5 times a week, 3 times a week, then perhaps I might take the time to add it in, because setup does take a very long time. It takes me like an hour or 2 to like get everything in there because of all of the commands and the wait times and whatnot. And then I have to consider the other models. It has to work alongside all of the other ones. So EP can't differentiate between coffee and water. They look the same. See, right now, okay, you guys know about my oil mug, right? So my oil mug, it's not really a oil mug. It's like it's my Azure Lane mug that is black and it says oil on it. And because it's black, every time I put coffee in there, I can't tell if it's water or coffee because the liquid inside is dark because of its surroundings. So to me, it looks like coffee. And then my other cup here is a tumbler, and this one, you can tell it's coffee, but it's kind of far away. So sometimes I get confused as to where I put my coffee, whether it's in my tumbler or whether it's in my oil mug. After stream, I'll try to remember to clip it for Scampy if they're not there. It's fine. I mean, I can always just go into Discord. I can let Scampy do no. I feel like Ark is duplicating due to the trailer now having 4 arcs. There's gonna be more. How many clones do I have right now? I think I have 3. And then soon 4. Once we get 3D going, I'm gonna have 4 clones. And then we're gonna work on our 2.0 once I have all my commissions finished. You need consistency here, make 1 coffee mug. Okay, the reason why I switched it is because a tumbler keeps warm liquids warm for longer. And you guys know me, right? Whenever I stream, I forget to drink my coffee, so it gets cold. In the number of times I take my coffee and I go, oh, it's cold now. Oh, it's cold now. You guys probably have heard that several times already. Can I have a clone? No. Because I need different bodies. I have to transfer my soul from one clone body to another clone body. Because they're not really sentient. They're just like meat prisons. And then I have to put my soul into that other body to move it. So it's just a vegetable. 3D Ark? Yeah, we worked on 3D Ark on stream, but I'm not satisfied with it, so we might have a different 3D Ark. But that's gonna come way later. Like, it depends on how many commissions I have, how much time I have. I still owe you guys a voice pack. I still remember it. So that hasn't left my mind yet. Yes, exactly. 1 mind and multiple hosts. Black hair, short hair, normal, human clothes, chibi arc. So that's 5 already. We're gonna get 6 soon. 3D Arc on stream when that happened? Yeah. Remember we were doing a little bit of customization on stream. Working on a 3D model. Talking about souls, finished Paranormal Site 2, very good. I cannot play it. What is it called? Mermaid something? I have... Wait, do I have the game? No, I haven't bought the game yet, but I plan on getting it. I don't plan on streaming it though, but I do plan on playing it myself. I'm just waiting for a time when I'm less busy. Can I eat one of the clones? No. No, why? That is illegal. That is illegal. You will get arrested for that. You'll be thrown into the jail cells. Sentience. No, they are not edible. Was it afternoon stream? So I don't remember. I don't remember either. I'm not sure. It's been a while. It might have been an afternoon stream. It kind of makes sense because there was a time when I streamed for like 7 hours a day, 8 hours a day. And usually the art streams would happen afternoon. Anyways, let's go over here. Wait. I suddenly disappeared. Yeah, bing! I need this to show up now. There we go. Actually, let's make my own window bigger so that you guys aren't getting everything blurred out. Blurry. Yeah. Ugh. All right. Here we are. I am way too big. Where is the sound? The sound is gone. This is part of the scuff, by the way. It takes us to the dark realm. Welcome to the shadow realm. Gets thrown into the shadow realm. Sorry, my bad. I know it was on purpose. All right. I'm going to waste 2,000 to see if it works. Yeah, all my redeems aren't working on this model, guys. Actually, let's just turn them off. I can't even refund you. Like I've mentioned to you guys, I can't refund anything. Here we go. Goodbye. You could have just asked me. You could have been like, "Oh, do the redeems work here?" And I could just tell you, no, they don't. Okay. All right. So there should be sound. I think there's sound. There's just no music. All right, here we are. Are you guys ready to farm? Are you guys ready to plant some eggs and sow some chickens? Yeah, you've already got the cat ears. You just don't have the glasses. No glasses, chibi. You have 6 clones in order. It's normal. Short hair, black hair, human clothes, furry arc, chibi arc. So it's 6 and not 5. So we're gonna have 7 then. We should get it up to 10. We need 10 different clones. Fen, hello, Fen! It's been a while. I've been so busy lately. I haven't heard Fen's voice in a long ass time. Good morning. Good morning to you. What's the first thing you guys do every morning? It's not to turn on the TV, right? That's like old school stuff. That's boomer. That's a boomer move. You know how like your grandparents would like turn on the TV, or your parents would turn on the TV? Oh, we missed Emily's birthday. You know what? Whatever. Flower dance, egg festival. I missed all of those. What are these things? Bookseller. It is the last day of summer. Sorry, spring. So summer is coming up next. We gotta get rid of all of our plants and all of our crops. Turn on PC and get Ark stream going. Am I on the big telly? Why would you put me there? It's scary. Now everybody can hear me. Ah! Wake up, eat a bowl of fingernails without milk. Fingernails? That is a little bit gross, desolate. Like your fingernail clippings from like a month ago? Anyways, Queen of Sauce. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish, omelette. This is such a simple dish, but so often done incorrectly. A perfect omelette is a thing of beauty. It's a pure golden angel of gleaming egg, and I'm going to show you my secret method. You learned how to cook an omelette. I feel like an omelette is one of the easiest things that you can ever cook. Everybody should know how to cook an omelette. And if you don't know, try, go learn it. The most basic ingredients, just an egg or 2 eggs. Isn't boiled egg easier? I'd say no, just because to get the perfect boiled egg, it does take a long time to master. Right? Because you don't want it to be too boiled. Because if it gets too boiled, you get like this dark ring around the yolk. If it is if it's underboiled, it's gonna be raw inside. And then you also have to master how to de-shell a boiled egg, because that takes a while to learn as well. Google tells you exact time. It does, but there's also so many different types of eggs, right? Like boiled eggs or soft boiled eggs. There's hard boiled eggs. There's like 3 to 4 minutes very runny yolk, set white. and dip egg. In 37 minutes, jammy custardy. See, here's the thing. That's the thing. This is what I mean. It's not the easiest because in order to master the different types of boiled egg, there's so many. There's so many that you gotta learn. But for omelet, there's really only one way to cook an omelet. At least most of the time. Exactly. See, bruh. For someone who's never boiled an egg before, they would be overwhelmed by all of that. Excuse me. Instant noodles is the easiest. Not wrong. You are right. I'm old. I learned how to cook in school. I've never actually... Okay, so here's the thing. I was so jealous of all the other kids growing up because I never got to learn cooking in school. It wasn't part of my... What is it called? My education? It wasn't part of the education system that I was going through. But it was for all the other kids. Like, all the other kids had, like, home education. Some... I don't know, like they learned how to cook, they learned how to clean, and I was like, how come I don't get taught this? That's not fair. Egg is egg, bro, just eat it raw. Get salmonella. Actually, it's fine if you like wash it very thoroughly, right? Let's get the apricot. Have you seen the V Canada server that's been floating around Twitter? I have. I don't plan on joining it though. It's not my thing. I am the type of person who's more of a introvert. Like, I like to do my own thing. Even though everybody is into networking, and networking is nice in a way. I find that too many times... I've joined a few groups before, but it never works out. And I think my biggest scare is that there's a lot of younger people in VTubing. A lot of younger people. And I would prefer not to interact with people younger than me. I mean, if they're like, you know, older and more mature, I'm not gonna say like, because everybody's younger than me probably, but someone who's got like a good head on their shoulders, I'd be like, yeah, sure, okay. I wouldn't mind, but if it is someone who is still, you know, trying to experience the world out there, and there's still a lot they don't know, especially when it comes to like societal behavior, that's when I will try to run in the opposite direction. Networking is expensive on the social battery. Yeah, it is. And I am not the type to be very, very openly friendly. I usually am not that type of person. And whenever I see someone who is very, you know, like the Genki type person in real life, that scares the crap out of me. Like, I don't know what it is, but if someone I just met is very like happy-go-lucky, is always clinging on to me, I get like a little bit of an ick from it. No matter whether it is a guy, whether it's a girl, right? Someone who's always like bubbly, has a very bubbly personality, I will run in the opposite direction. I cannot, I don't know, there's something in me that's like, I cannot talk to this person. I love talking to those people. It makes conversation so much easier. I'm the complete opposite because I don't know what to say. Like, they just overwhelm me. They overwhelm me so much. There's some exceptions though. Like, if I know this person for a long time, the first time I meet them, they usually give me like this, you know, scary impression. And then once I keep talking to them, it's fine afterwards. But on the first meeting, I tend to avoid these people. I prefer the people who are more quiet. I prefer the people who are a little bit like me. Good mornings, oh my god. Welcome in. God forbid people be friendly. There's a difference between friendly and being clingy on the first day and super talkative. You know what I mean? You know what I'm talking about, right? Like, you guys have met people like that before, where the first day they meet you, they're already clinging onto your arm. And they keep throwing you compliments over and over again. It's like, I don't know how to respond to this. It's like, oh, Ark, I really like your hair. It's like, oh, okay, thanks. 5 minutes later, oh, Ark, I really like your blah, blah, blah. And I'd be like, all right, that's enough. Like, you can stop being so friendly now, because I literally do not know you. Can you time me out again? Okay, here's a 5 minutes for you. That's the best part, when you got someone who talks so much, all you gotta do is respond with a few words and they'll do the rest of the talking. I don't know, I think most people have an expectation of, if they are that friendly, they expect you to reciprocate. So half the time I'm spending like all of my social energy to try to match their energy, and that does not work out for me. Like, I can do it for like maybe 10 minutes, and after the 10 minutes is over, I'm like, I need to go to the restroom and like throw up. I need a break. I need a break from all of this. Anyways, I thought Elliot as a girl is really cute. Because I don't know, in the, you know, the previous Elliot, the male Elliot, I've always thought he was like really strange, but now it could just be a me thing. I'm like, something's changed. I don't get compliments or friends, so I don't know what that's like. You just have to meet a girl who's like that. I think it's mostly girls. Most girls you meet, there is going to be like I'd say a 30% chance that the girl will be all over your face. Inflate my ego, please. Mention my muscles. I will be your friend for life. I guess that does kind of work, huh? 30? Yeah, 30%. I find most of the time it's 30%. And then once you meet like one girl who is like that, it's like their entire friend group has that exact same personality. So like the chances go higher. It goes from 30% to 50%. There's this girl who would talk, then ghost you like, and you like clockwork over and over again? That you don't like? I think that's the thing! Wait, hold on, let me finish talking to Sophia. Oh, Ark? It's just you? Yeah, it's just me. Sorry, I get startled easily. Hey, you're kinda new to farming, so... I just want to give you advice. A device as my way of welcoming you to the valley. Follow me to my storage chest. I love Sophia. Here, it's a sprinkler. It'll automatically water adjacent crops every day. You received a quality sprinkler. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Mickey. I even ordered later in my crafts room. If you need more, you can purchase sprinklers from me. Okay, so Clock, you know the thing that you said, you know, girls that like talk to you a lot and then they suddenly ghost you and then they come back and they talk to you again, right? There is a pattern to that. I think that's also one of the reasons why it's hard for me to get along with people who are too friendly, because the friendliness is not real. Here's the thing, most people aren't actually that friendly. They're trying to get something out of you. That's why I'm like, are you fake or are you real? Like, are you real friendly or are you fake friendly? So I am like very untrustworthy of people who act that way, because I'm like, you want something from me. Like, you clearly are here. You're acting this way because you want something from me. So that's why it scares me as well until I know the person for a long time and then I'm okay with that type of friendly behavior. But on the first day, no thanks. No, don't act that way towards me. I will always be squinting my eyes and psychoanalyzing you and be like, why are you acting this way? Yeah, trust is earned, exactly. Trust is earned. It may be just a form of charisma as well for some people because it is like other different people have different ways of trying to get people to like them, have a like a good first impression is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, yeah, hell no. No friendly behavior allowed. Not near me. Hi Kagu, welcome in. I missed you. It's been so long. If I call you dude, it's genuine. If I call you sir or ma'am, it's fake. Kind of like that. Yeah. Or when you call someone bud and it's really rude. Yeah, it's been so long. Crackly mic again. Oh no. Hold on. Mute myself. I'm gonna do a quick restart of my mic. Are we good now? Are we back to normal? No more crackling? I always try to leave a lot of room whenever I meet people for the first time. We are normal. I like your. I mean, I've had a really good first impression of you, Kagu. I met Kagu in real life. In fact, like, I think it's the best way to approach me, or maybe I could say the same for a lot of people as well, is kind of, it feels like a formula, okay, but like, just tell me exactly what type of person you are. Like, just give me your hobbies and your interests, and just be like, here's what I like, here's what I don't like, kind of thing. And already I'm like, I get a good idea and a good sense of what type of person you are. Because most of the time, I'm not going to say that interest and hobbies define a person, but at least now we have something to talk about instead of like, you know, complimenting each other and like getting all happy and giddy and hyper and excited. It's like an interview. No, it's more like, hey, like, you know, how did you spend this weekend? And then we just talk about like random stuff. It's just a regular conversation between two people instead of, you know, you trying to lick my boots or something. Because that's a little bit different. I need to put some stuff away, and I think all of my chests are. No, they're not full. They are not full. No, this is great. Okay. Goodbye, clock. Gotta head out again. Bye bye. Drive safe. See, I think making friends should kind of be like an interview. It's not going to be like, you know, sit down, I'm going to ask you 10 questions and you have to answer all of it right now to, you know, to have me judge you to see if you're the best person for me to hang out with. But it's more like just have a regular conversation like normal people, and then from there and then that's when we can make up, you know, an impression in our heads and be like, is this a person that I want to keep around? Or are they not a person I want to keep around? Right? Normal societal behavior. Normal social behavior. Very regular. I was gonna do something. Alright, I have to get rid of this entire crop field, but I think I will do that the next day just because if you guys have played Stardew Valley before, you know that if there's no crops on a tilled tile, that it might disappear the next day, and I ain't about to till it again. So we're just gonna keep it here. Hinagi Kuhar, hello! Ahoy, welcome in. Showering with compliments is weird and girls do that a lot. Makes all the compliments fake. Exactly! I'm like, I don't know how to respond to it. It's not just girls, like some guys do it as well, but I do find that a lot of girls do that. And it doesn't make me like them more. In fact, I just become suspicious. Making new friends is exhausting, but in the moment, it's pretty fun. It's like invisible mental chess match. I just imagine it. It was like I put down my compliment card. I counter it with my other compliment card. Now I place down my interests and hobbies. Ha! How do you like that? Checkmate! But no, you're right. It is kind of like that. I just spent a whole day doing nothing in Stardew Valley. This is why I love this game. It doesn't really punish you too much for not doing anything. Okay, by the way, this is my wife. This is my wife. Her name is Caroline. She's not my wife yet. She's right. Okay, right now she's Pierre's wife. She's Pierre's wife, but she will become my wife soon. I spent some time in the sunroom this morning. The plants don't complain, they just grow. It's nice. She is a green thumb. She's married. I'm a homewrecker. I apologize. I usually am not a homewrecker in real life. Sorry, not usually. I am never a homewrecker in real life. I am just a homewrecker in game. Just because I don't think Pierre deserves her. So no, don't herb she's married me, because clearly I don't care. Clearly, that's one of the reasons why I am marrying her, because she is married. Wrecker, I hardly know her. Exactly. I am the MC, the main character. I can do whatever I want. I have so much plot armor. I did see a death mod in Stardew Valley where you can RP as the Grim Reaper. So you take the scythe that you have and you can actually kill people and they will never come back. Like, they will die forever. Okay, this is what I wanted to get. All of these spring onions. Because spring is over tomorrow and they would die. Like, they would not be available the next day. And I also want to grab whatever's in here. More spring onions. Yeah, the permadeath Stardew Valley. Kill Clint speedrun. The moment you inherit the farm, you ignore Lewis. Lewis comes to your farm, he's like, hey, welcome to Stardew Valley. And you're like, shut the hell up. And you start running towards Pelican Town, towards Clint. You're dying today. And he'd be like, what the hell? Who is this? Bust down the door. So you can kill everyone and live alone. I actually don't think Stardew Valley would be that much fun if I lived alone. I need the people around me. I need the terrible people around me in order to make this game fun, right? Like, I'm okay with not having evil people around me in real life, right? But I need to have it in my games because it just makes things a little bit more exciting. Hey there, it's good to see ya. You too, Leah. Took a while for me to remember her name. It's been a while. This is why I'm playing the homewrecker route. Because it makes everything more exciting. It's like when you play Sims 4 and you have a household of maybe 4 people and you're like, let's see who dies first. Because it's exciting. Like, you would never do that in real life, right? Like, you're never gonna kidnap 4 people, lock them in a room, and be like, all right, let's see who kills each other first. Like, who's the first killer? Who is the traitor? But you would totally do that in Sims. Or like, who's gonna drown each other in the pool first? I need to sell some stuff. Hold on. I know it's 12:40. Ark is Jigsaw. That's what makes games fun, because you get to do things that you can't do in real life. Don't you guys have like what if scenarios in your head? Like, you guys play shooter, like people play shooters, people play, you know, games where you like be completely evil in games because it's different. Like you can't experience that in real. Mike is dying again. What is happening? Okay, thanks for letting me know. Morality test. I mean, who plays Sims normally? Like, you don't really play Sims as a. I mean, you can play Sims as a self insert, but at the same time, right? If nobody is dying, if no drama is happening, then what's the point? Where's the point of Sims? You were looking for a story. You're looking for a good story. That's why we RP. That's why we play Sims type games. That's why I play Stardew Valley, so I can steal people's wives. I should have given Caroline a gift. Yeah, we need the spice. Role-playing as a villain is cool. It's fun. I wouldn't say it's cool, but it's fun. You don't steal people's wives, IRL. No, I don't. It is against my personal morals. I am not a homewrecker, guys. I am not a homewrecker. Just to make that very clear. I play Sims normally for the challenge. Using cheats and mods got boring after a while. For the challenge, I guess so. I guess that's what it is too. Like, there's a level of challenge in Stardew Valley as well, where it's like you're trying to complete the community center. You're trying to get perfect, right? There's like perfect runs, for instance. But you're right, using cheats do get boring. I love mods though. I need my visual mods. Like, they're not really... They're more like QOL mods. Quality of life mods that I enjoy using. I only steal wives locked in their abusive marriages. Consensual NTR. Is it really NTR? I mean, it's still NTR, right? I guess consensual NTR, but I mean, like, when would it not be consensual? That's when I will scratch my head and I will squint at you and be like, are you okay? Are you doing okay? One person gets NTR. I will not look deeper into that. Anyways, let's see what the future is saying. The fortune teller is saying. There's consensual NTR. See, that confuses me. The entire phrase consensual NTR confuses me. I sense that a new viewer has joined us. A young lady from Stardew Valley? Welcome, welcome. The spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Luck will not be on your side. No, I'm unlucky on the first day of summer? I guess this is what I get for being a homewrecker. A psychiatrist would find this conversation very interesting. Any psychiatrists in chat here? Is it interesting to you? We can get really philosophical here, but let's not talk about consensual NTR. I'm still scratching my head around the phrase because full consent from all parties involved would just be cucking, I guess. Yeah, exactly. That, like, it wouldn't be NTR anymore. Like, NTR is NTR because of things like certain elements that make it NTR, but if you were to take those elements away, like consensual NTR, it's no longer NTR. Like, why are we talking about this? Dear resident, in our time in Stardew Valley, Joja has made an effort to become a contributing member of the community, but we can't do it without your help. If you choose to shop at Joja competitors such as Pierre's General Store, you won't have the same assurance of quality and consistency. And without your business, we won't be able to afford to contribute as much as we'd like to local charities. Shop at Joja Mart and help keep your community great. Joja Mart, we value your business. So what I'm going to do actually is I am going to get the Joja Mart membership, but I am going to do it after I almost finish the entire community center so that I can lock most of the things in this game, and then I'm just going to do a full 180 turnaround and then screw Pierre over and be like, nope, you're getting rid of your local shop now. We're turning the community center into a warehouse and we're gonna bankrupt you. We're destroying Joja Mart? No, we're destroying Pierre. We are destroying Pierre. We're taking his wife, we're taking his business. I arrived to you trying to justify your homewrecking. Have I not convinced you guys last stream or 2 streams ago as to why this is a really great idea? Why being a homewrecker might not be the worst thing in this game? Especially when it comes to Pierre's family. Like, who wouldn't want a daughter like Abigail, right? Like, she's super relatable. Who wouldn't want a wife like Caroline? We should install Polly and take Abigail as well. No, that is weird. No, thank you. No, I will take the mother. I will not take both. That is strange. We're not doing that. Hey, summer is definitely the best time of the year. See, I never marry Abigail because she seems too much like a younger sister to me. You don't like Oyakodon? That's different. That's different. I do like Oyakodon, but not in that sense. The chicken and the egg. No. With this mod, you can marry anybody. No, you can only marry Caroline. I only have a Caroline marriage mod. There are other ones out there where it's polygamy mod, which you don't necessarily, it doesn't necessarily mean you can marry, you know, everybody, but it means you can have multiple partners from like the existing bachelors and the bachelorettes. But there are also other mods where you can marry all of the wives as well. I only have the one for Caroline. What's Oyakodon? Oyakodon is a rice bowl with egg and chicken on top. So essentially it's like an analogy for a mother and daughter. That is Oyakodon. Maybe I should make that for dinner tonight. It is pretty easy. It is pretty easy. You don't like expansion mod, right? No, this is expansion mod. I'm playing Stardew Valley Expanded. In my previous run that you guys have seen of me stream with the 500 mods, that one had 3 expansion mods. So that one had Ridgeside Village. Yeah, Ridgeside Village, the X-Ark, Stardew Valley Expanded, and mods that go on top of X-Ark. So we had Sword and Sorcery. There's also another one called Luna Stray that I ended up installing because it was too overwhelming. There was too much. You just said you don't want it? The expansion mods? When did I say that? No, I said I didn't want too many. I just want the regular expanded. Because that one is good enough. I hope your first season's crops grew well. Thank you, Aisha. They did. And because I hate Pierre so much, we are going to buy our crops from Joja. No, mother and daughter, I was saying why making that dish for dinner then? Oh, it's for Akira. Wait, Akira said, yeah, Akira said you're gonna make it for dinner, right? It is very easy to make. All you need is an egg and chicken. Chicken thighs. Some soy sauce, some sugar, some mirin. And that's it. You got a family recipe for it. I had to learn it myself on the internet. I need a family recipe. I have family recipes of Vietnamese food. Even though, like, I'm not Vietnamese myself. I don't know if it's ever gonna get passed down to me. It's been passed down to my mother, and then she kind of just, like, stopped there, and she's like, do you want me to teach you? And I'd be like, I am too busy to make really difficult foods. Because you have to boil things for a long time. Fried chicken no yakudon. You can't... actually, yeah. Yeah, fried chicken no yakudon. You coat it with egg. True. The family's recipe started as something my father found on the internet. It could be. I mean, who knows? If the internet even existed back then. Because the internet is very recent, right? Internet started... It became a thing around, like, the 2000s. And at the time, people weren't putting recipes on the internet. We didn't even have video on the internet at the time. Actually, no. When did YouTube start? When did YouTube launch? Don't remember. Anyways. Let us buy some sunflower seeds. I love these. Let's get 9 of them. 2005, 2002 was... 2005 was YouTube? Okay, so like, yeah, the 2000s, YouTube was still not a thing. I remember that back then, in order to get recipes, people would buy magazines. Like, there would be food magazines where there would be like articles of food. And then somewhere in the middle of the magazine, there would be recipes. They still have that around. But like, that's what most people get, or like recipe books, but it was mostly from magazines, I feel. Like these days, sometimes when I go into a bookstore, I am so tempted to just buy magazines again because like it just gives me a sense of nostalgia, and probably like the magazines these days are a lot better than the ones back then. And they also have art magazines as well, where they go through like, you know, like game art or like, yeah, like mostly game art or like anime art and other things like that too. What I had back then was I had a lot of fashion magazines. I had a Japanese... I always collected this one Japanese magazine called Egg. It features a lot of gyaru fashion. So that's why most of my wardrobe was very gyaru. Because of Egg. The gyaru fashion... No, not gyaru. And like all of my friends had the exact same magazines too. So like we would just buy one a week and then we would like share it amongst all of us. Because sometimes they would sell them at train stations. Spangle seeds. Oh, we need our hops as well. Let's get 9 of everything. We need some melon seeds. I will be back, Claire. I just need to clear up my inventory. Or remember the game walkthroughs? Like you would buy Final Fantasy VII, or you would buy Pokemon and there would be walkthrough guides that you can buy, and they're like really thick books. Magazines? I thought you were sharing dresses. No. Magazines. I remember one of my friends had a subscription to one of them. not egg, but a different Japanese magazine as well. So she would just give me some of her old ones, like, because she would collect them, and then like after a year she would get a whole bunch and she'd be like, I don't have room in my room anymore, and then she'd just give them to me. I had so many collector's edition strategy guides. I have the Final Fantasy VII one. Well, it's not really mine, it belongs to my housemate, but they were trying to get rid of it because they were trying to clear out their stuff, and I was like, no, give it to me. That's mine now, please. OG? Yeah, OG. OG Final Fantasy VII. Like the super polygonal one. Like, I'm not gonna go through and read it, but I still think it's pretty cool collecting all of it. Wait, we don't need 9 anymore. In fact, I believe we only need 8 of each crop. Okay, so we can craft a regular sprinkler, but I need the... Didn't Sophia give me a sprinkler? Is it because I didn't have space for it? I think so. Yeah, I don't have it. Did she say she was gonna put it in her storage? Anyways, how about for the first week or so, we'll just go with regular 3x3. This is fine. Usually by this time, I think for a lot of like speedrunners, you would already have the quality sprinklers. But I am super efficient and I have a cheat. I have a cheat for all this. I am a cheater. I'm a massive cheater. I'm a homewrecker and a cheater. So I want to show you guys what I have. There was something called magic in this game, and on the bottom right, which you cannot see right now, I am blocking the bar. I have a mana bar. It's right next to my energy bar. And each of these skills cost a little bit of mana. So the water cloud will water the field. It's going to summon a water cloud over my head, and it's going to water everything. So who even needs sprinklers, right? Am I right, guys? Yeah, we're here to have fun. No efficiency. Who cares about efficiency? Because that is stressful. I thought you were already planning on cheating on Caroline. No, 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 no. I am a cheater when it comes to in-game mechanics. I am not a cheater when it comes to relationships. I will treasure and love Caroline because Pure will not. Let's see, I gotta chop down these ones. They're in the way. Does it have any other use than watering? You want to take a look at my fancy schmancy magic book. We've got this, a bird friend. So this one costs 40 mana. It's a lot of mana, by the way. I think we only have like 100. So we summon a bird and it's going to search and dig up artifacts. So I don't need to bring a hoe out with me every time I go on an adventure in the forest, because it will just grab things for me. Or if it sees a flower for any foraging, it's going to grab it. 100 a day. It does replenish, but it doesn't replenish fully every day. Wee Wee Wine, hello, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. We got Cleanse. Removes all active buffs. So like everything that you've done, everything you summoned, it will just remove it. It costs 0 mana. But I really don't see a point of using it unless, like, you know, the graphics are in your face. Harvest Spirit. Summons a spirit scythe that assists you on the farm. When the earth sees your labor, it will share its strength. So I'm guessing this just tells me harvest things or gets rid of crops, which I don't really need right now. Maybe later. We got haste, which is temporarily increase your speed by 3. Which I kind of like using this one because I have a sprint mod. So I have a sprint mod that like makes me go a little bit faster, but it uses up energy. But if I were to stand still, my energy replenishes. But with the speed magic skill, with the sprint, right? I can go super fast. I can be freaking Sonic the Hedgehog. And then last but not least, we have one more here outside, you know, just water cloud. No, we got 2 more. We got instant bite, which is basically, you know, free bait, right? Increases the chance of finding treasure and golden treasure. And we also got rewinds time by 1 hour. So we can be a chronomancer. You could have a skateboard. Yeah, but whatever. We don't need a skateboard this time around because we have our sprint and we have our... What is it? Our speed skill. We can be a speedster. Alright. All of the fields have been hoed. Perfect. Now let's plant everything. So that was our 2 flowers, I believe. Oh boy, okay, so we actually didn't get to buy much just because our inventory was full. So we're gonna put some stuff away. A lot of stuff away, not just some stuff. A lot of things. There we go. We're also gonna sell the coral because I don't need it. Never mind, we have some flower seeds. Alright. Actually, before we plant stuff, because it's already 4:40 p.m., I'm going to run to the department store. We're going to run to Joja. Did you call me Sentience? No. Did you hear your name? Sentience? 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 See, I feel like I am still a pretty good person despite the wife stealing. Because in my head, the intention is that I am just saving Caroline from Pierre. There you go. 9 butternut squash seeds. 9 watermelon seeds. 9 tomato seeds. Exactly. I am going to give Caroline the best life. Not just a better life. The best life ever. Ever. Some pepper. This is a lot, by the way. I didn't expect so many different types of crops for summer. Shouldn't you be planting them... Shouldn't you be planting them in the spring so that... Do we have radish? No, we don't. So that they grow for... the fall? But now I'm just putting regular real-life logics into this game, and Stardew Valley is not real life. Okay, we're gonna grab more blueberries, because I love blueberries. Thank you, Claire. I should thank her. Thank you very much for working hard. So, is it a big harvest season for you in the farm during summer? Kind of. Yuri always wins. You are right. Yeah, because screw here. Like, take a look at Morris, guys. This is Morris. We still have to give Morris a girl name. But we can still call her Morris. What do you think is a better name for Morris? Morris looks like Kobeni from Chainsaw Man. Marissa? Marissa. What if we were to call her Marissa? Why? People love to shop during the summer. The sun puts them in a good mood, and we keep the store nice and cool so they can come in to get out of the heat. Like, look how nice Morris is, or Marissa. Like, Marissa is just a regular employee. There's nothing wrong with Morris and Marissa. Alright, let's go down here. The ultimate... villager manager. we're gonna go down to M. M for Morris, and you're going to be Narissa. No, not from Hololive. Marissa or Morissa. I kind of like Morissa because it feels like it still sounds like Morris. There we go. You are going to be Marissa now. Goodbye, Marissa. If I could marry Marissa, I would. But alas, I don't have a Marissa marrying mod. Like, I don't even think that Marissa needs a redemption. Because Marissa is just doing regular employee things. Ah, it's summer. I can finally show off my new bikini at the beach. Alright, Olivia. Summer in Stardew Valley is alright. Not too warm, not too cold. Olivia's hot too. She's a widow, isn't she? See, I could have gone that route. I could have gone Olivia route. But no. I was like, rather than that, I'm just gonna steal someone's wife instead. You could just add one more mod. No, I have to add two because then I need the polyamory mod. And then I will also need the Olivia mod. Do you have a mod that makes everyone a girl? I do, yeah. Like Vincent needs another name. Vincent's also a girl. I want to be just my big sister when I grow up. Alright. What is Vincent's new name? Vinny? I will take all the suggestions. I will take the first suggestion, actually. Like, hit me with it. Hit me hard. What is Vinny a good one? Vanessa? Vanessa? Yeah, maybe like Vanessa with an I. You know how it is with our current generation? Our current generations, where they just take a person's name and they're like, let me just change one letter in there. Maurice? I think I'm gonna go with Vanessa and Vinny with Vincent's nickname. Right, so Vanessa. That would be a tragedy. A tragedy. Why would it be a tragedy, huh? Why? There we go. Male, female. There we go. I don't have anything for you right now. A nectarine. Anyways. And here's Lily. Ahoy there, lass. Looks like a decent weather for fishing, eh? Yup. Too bad I'm not fishing today. Today is a day of farming because it is the first day of summer. And as a farmer, the first day of a season is the most busy one. Oops. Walks into a trash can. My bad. Clank, clank. At least I didn't walk into a stop sign like I did in real life. Elliot, you didn't change his name? I did. I changed the O to an E. Like L-E-A. Because I like the name Elliot for a girl. I actually think it's really cute. Like Sam. Teal time! Oh, it's Emil! Hello! It's been a while. Oh my goodness, how are you doing? Playing Isekai Slow Life. Oh, it is another comfy farming game? I'm pretty sure it's farming, right? It's farming from what I remember. I hope you guys had a good stream. Welcome in. We're playing super modded Stardew, and I'm here to steal someone's wife. The wife being Caroline. I'm going to be stealing her. We are playing the evil villain route, and I wouldn't really call it evil villain just because I personally don't like Pierre, but it kind of is because I'm a homewrecker as well. These mods are so cute. Oh, here you go. Emil, if you're ever curious, here is a mod list. All the mods I'm using 172 mods, which is very little in comparison to my previous run. We had 500 mods here before. But these ones are mostly just visual mods. It's mostly visual mods, and then we got Stardew Valley Expanded, and then a Caroline marriage mod, and that's it. 536. Yeah, it was 536 mods. Mookie remembers the number. If you guys need to raid and run, though, feel free. Of course, we were just chilling, and we were chatting here. And half the time, we're not even talking about Stardew Valley. We're talking about stealing people's wives in NTR. I apologize. No, we're not. I lied. We're not talking about that. Anyways, the day is almost over, which means I have to plant everything. I gotta do this fast. It is, yeah, you're right. It is in relevancy to Stardew Valley. See, I can't have people come in here and be like, oh, Ark is weird because she's talking about NTR. I am like, the context is Caroline. Wow, these are a lot of sparkles on the screen. There is a reason for it. I can't just start off the stream that way. So there's an option in this mod as well to change all of the rain to sparkles, but I'm like, I kind of like having rain, but it's nice to have like random lights happening in the middle of the night, which is why we have this one mod. It just makes things look prettier. It's a bit more dreamy. A little bit more dreamy. Farming at midnight is a mood, right? Oh, right. I have to show you guys a rain cloud. Hold on. Hold on. Let me plant all of these first. Oh, no. It's already 12. Okay. We're going to summon our rain cloud. Here it is. This is our rain cloud. So now we don't have to water anything. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm actually going to plant some hops here. Just 6 of them, so I have room to move between. And oh, it's 12:30 now. Some fertilizer. Do I have time for fertilizer? Fertilizer is not in here. Fertilizer, yes. Yeah, it's like having your own Zeus. Imagine owning an entire deity, an entire Greek god. The father. The father of all Greek gods. Oh, it's 1. I need a faster way to do this. We need a tractor. There is a tractor mod, by the way. I just don't have it. Okay, I'm gonna go in at 1:30. We're almost there. Okay, it's 1:30. Alright, that's all we can do. What will you do when you're famous? I don't think you'll ever get famous, but if I do, I'm just gonna end up doing the exact same thing as I am doing right now. Like, I don't think anything will change. I don't think my lifestyle would change. Because I'm kind of satisfied with where I am right now. Like, my regular daily life. If anything, my cats would get better food. Oh, you're referring to Big Mom's Cloud from One Piece. Yeah, everything should be watered. What about 7? Like 6, 7? Oh yes, the music's back. Okay, so let's fix this up, guys. Prongles Art, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Sorry, I needed that stretch. Oh boy. Ark, can you tell me when is the realistic time people get a kitchen? People get kitchen? So, let me dissect this question a little bit because it's confusing me just a bit. So, realistic time people get kitchen. So, do you mean by getting a kitchen in real life, or getting a kitchen in Stardew Valley. And when you say get kitchen, do you mean getting like cabinets and a counter and a stove? Or is there another thing you're thinking about when you say get kitchen? What do you mean by get kitchen, first of all? Why would I ask in real life question? I don't know. I don't know what the context is. Sometimes we get random people come in here and be like, Ark, what's your favorite color? And I'd be like, excuse me? We're talking about colors, but I can totally answer that. Right? So like, I don't know. I'm not sure. When is the okay, so when is the question is, when do Stardew Valley players usually get a kitchen? And I'd say it is usually by summer first year, when they can upgrade the house, which I should have been doing because I had so much money, but now I am broke because I spent all that money buying crops. So I think it would be around summer. Where in my game, it's not a priority right now because I can do this. We're gonna do something really freaking cool right now. Who even needs a kitchen when you can cook in the wild? Where is it? Where is it? This is my cooking kit. Right? We just made a cooking kit. And I am going to shove this cooking kit right over here. So now I got a pot, a simmering pot, that's probably full of water. And if I were to right click it, here is my cookbook. Which do I even have the ingredients for this? I don't. I need a cube first. Ark, how much wood could a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? A lot of wood. How much wood? Enough wood until it's tired. So maybe like 3 pounds? So I am slow, got it? It really depends on what your priority is. If your priority is to sell cooking items, then yes, I would get it earlier. If it's not, then probably later. What about getting a kitchen IRL then? I'd say everyone needs a kitchen IRL. So like on day one. Like when you're buying a place or when you're renting a place, right? Day one. Please, because buying outside food and eating out is really expensive unless you don't have the time to. Like your work days are 18 hours long and you're like, I can't afford buying groceries and I can't afford the time to make my own food because I'm busy making money. So you just use the money that you've made to go out and eat. So it depends. I'd say for most people though, most people aren't working 18-hour long shifts. Yeah, 18 hours. This usually applies to people who are running a business, people who are working in sales, right? They're trying to get a commission. People who are married to their job, right? Where they're still taking meetings at like 8 p.m. at night. Or they are out with their clients or they're out with coworkers. That's when I'd be like, okay, yeah, you definitely don't need a kitchen. But if you are anyone outside of those positions, an entrepreneur, a salesperson, someone who needs to be networking all the time, then yes, please get one. It better be your own business. If you're working this hard for someone else, I will judge you. That's true. I'd say though, there are some exceptions. Like if you are a salesman and this sale is going to get you like a $5,000 commission on top, like a bonus on top of everything. If you were to make the sale, then I'd be like, yeah, go ahead, work those 18 hours if you really need that money. So it really depends. It depends. But isn't this cool? Timber lunch, omelet. Here's the omelet. No, it looks like you need milk in this one. You can put milk in omelet. Have you guys done that before? Moss soup. It does make a little bit more fluffier. It's not as solidified. Not as hard. looks like you need an upgraded axe. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to grab my nectarines. Never heard of a milk omelet? So, what is it? Egg tarts. Portuguese egg tarts, I believe, uses milk. So you know that like the egg inside the tart and it's kind of like creamy-ish, right? Having that milk in there would make it less dense. I like adding cream cheese. That sounds really good too. I've never done that before. Maybe should I try it for lunch? Cream cheese and egg? Is it like, do you mix it in with the egg before you shove it on a pan? Spiceberry. Do it? I will. You do? Okay. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna try for lunch. In 1 hour and a half. When I make my lunch. Alright. Right now we are running ads, so I'm gonna take a small break as well. I'm gonna go grab some more water. I'm gonna grab a snack because this talk of omelet is making me a little bit hungry. Okay, I will BRB. Goodbye, Emil. Thanks for the raid again. I hope you enjoy your day. I just got myself some chicken breast. I looked around the kitchen. I made a healthy decision just to get regular food instead of getting a biscuit. Protein. Mm-hmm. 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 I need to fix this. Look at all these pathways. Broken pathways. Alright. You go here. You guys go here. And I'm going to get rid of this one. Hagen dogs. You think so? I look different today? Which part? How are you doing? Happy Tuesday. Welcome to a comfy Ark stream where we play Stardew Valley and we steal lives. My nose is missing. Who here has stolen my nose? Now I can't breathe. Now I gotta be a mouth breather. A dirty mouth breather, that's what I am. What a shame. Nobody's answering? Nobody's taking my nose? Is it just gone forever? Or did I lose it? I lost the nose. It is my own fault. Points itself. The only person I can blame is me. What gave me the right to point fingers at other people? Sometimes when you lose a body part, the only person you can blame is you. You ate my nose? Why would you do that? Your cat stole it then. Now, why would my cat need my nose, huh? My cat's actually an ear biter. Whenever my cat lies on me, they tend to bite my ears. I don't know why. Like, it's not a nipple or anything. Like, I get it if it was like, yeah, you know, it still has the instincts of a kitten, and it's like, I just need to, you know, suck on a mother's nipple. Like what cats usually do. Kittens usually do. But I'm like, you're literally biting onto my ear. Smark! That's me! Hi, Hwasa. How are you doing? Okay, this should be enough, right? We got 18 sunflower seeds. No, it's more than enough. We don't need that much. See, I don't even need to separate these. In fact, I can just keep them all unseparated. How are you doing, Ark? I'm chilling. I'm relaxing. How are you doing? I am, small announcement, I guess. I'm bringing back art on Twitter. Just because now Grok doesn't work. Where's my pathways? Yeah, daily art is back. Daily artwork is going to be back. There we go. Alright. We should save money. Rock doesn't work. It like kind of works, but it doesn't really work much in the sense of editing photos anymore because of the lawsuits going on. Very much deserved, by the way. So I think they may have disabled it. There's no like official announcement, but most people are saying that like they try to edit photos and it's not working anymore. If you go into the Grok subreddit on Twitter, it's just a whole bunch of people complaining that they can no longer edit photos of women unclothed. So yeah, it's that. Yeah, it's good. Like it's a weird feature. It was a feature that like not a lot of people asked for. It's just a small minority, and it's like the minority of people who are using Grok for picture editing are people who are just on Twitter to goon. That's it. Hmm. 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 Yeah, people are like, I'm going to refund my premium account now because Grok editing image doesn't work anymore. I can't goon to people anymore. I can't edit people naked anymore. Which shouldn't even be a thing to begin with. Where am I going? Crackly mic again. What's going on? Alright. And I know they're facing like big companies threatening to sue. I'm not sure if it's like already done or not because I haven't really caught up on the news, but you have big companies like Disney, for example, who doesn't want things to be like their IPs to be edited at all and turned into images. And some people I know were pinging Nintendo because Nintendo is also another company that is very infamous for suing people using their IP. So stuff like that. I do think that when you are creating a product, you have to think about your general market base or your user base, right? And this is one of those features that they've released for their users, and their users did not want it. There wasn't enough market research going into this. And that's how you lose money as a company. When you give people what they don't want. Someone's blind. Merc, hello. Welcome in. Is that Ube too? With the stretch and the hydrate? Nintendo is hilariously uptight about their IP, like the Mario movie with the thing how Bowser has to hold his cup. He has to. I kind of understand it. If I were to step into the position of a really, really big company that has like mascots and IPs, character IPs, because in a way, if you don't really control what goes out there, you know, people will believe everything. And if someone like draws in the style of Sonic, for instance, or sorry, let's just use Mickey Mouse. And there's like suddenly, you know, not safe for work content of Mickey Mouse in the style of Disney, right? People would be like, why is Disney putting out not safe for work content for kids when in fact it was just fan art? But people, like a lot of people don't know that. There's a lot of very gullible people out there who don't really understand the context or the context of the internet of people. Oh, it was Wreck-It Ralph, not Wario. How is the Caroline run going? I've been too busy farming. I didn't talk to her. I didn't give her a present yet, which I should have been doing. I should be giving her a present every single day. I'm not homeworking enough. If you were to put me on a homeworker rating list, I would be at the very bottom right now. Hello, Iz. Welcome in. Day 3 of summer, you're born. Okay, let's talk to Caroline today. So, screw the crops. We already finished that. We are on day 3 of summer. We don't need to worry about that anymore. We are going to talk to our wife, Susan. Wait, she's really cute. They didn't need to make her this cute. There's a lot of people that I'm like, you really just yassified them. It would have been fine if you just kept them the way they were and then you just turned them to a girl, but you know what? I'm not complaining either. Hello, I'm Susan, the owner of Emerald Farm up at the railroad. I've been trapped up there alone ever since Joja caused the rock slide, so I've got a little bit of cabin fever. Happy to finally meet you, Ark. Stop by and visit Emerald Farm when you have the time. I will. Ark. This is embarrassing. I lost my lucky purple shorts. I'm telling you because I think I can trust you. If you can find them, bring them back to me. Discreetly. I'll pay well. Thanks. From Mayor Lois. I know exactly where they are. Everybody who's played Stardew will probably know exactly where they are. In a secret relationship with Marnie. There's also another way to get his pants. I don't know if this is possible here. We can try it with this game through. With this playthrough, sorry. With this playthrough. Have you guys been in Mayor Lewis's basement? Have you guys been there before? Because he's got a secret room. Like how everyone's got a secret room. Like I have a secret room. When are they gonna bring back secret bases in Pokemon? Larissa? 50% off coupons! Come get them while they last. Okay, wait. Walking into a wall. Where am I going? So Caroline first. Wife first. Which I can't go in right now. I can't go into her house. Hello, it's Robin. Could someone bring me 30 pieces of wood? They need to be fresh. That means gathered today. Thank you. Easy. Easy as pie. Which is this way. I don't think I've ever actually been into the secret woods in this playthrough as well. I haven't locked it yet. There's quite a few things that I still need to do. So usually by this time, people would have already had a copper pickaxe. Which I don't have yet. They would have already upgraded their house, which I also don't have yet. I think I'm missing quite a few things. I've kind of just hoarded money. So now that I have a lot of money that I'm not using. In fact, this could get me more than just a copper axe. It could get me an iron pickaxe as well. Right. Let's go try it. Okay, how many iron bars do we have? 0. Well, this is great. Okay, I'm just gonna put some stuff away. Let's put some stuff away first. Let's see. Alright. To the mines. To the mines, we're gonna get some copper and we're gonna get some iron. Iron for the mines. I guarantee there's nothing to be worried about, Mayor. I trust in Morris, but there is Morris. Robin's house was struck by several rocks when the landslide was cleared. Susan was shocked by the blast. She wasn't informed of the operation until... Everything is under control and we'll be fine, Mayor. Wait, hold on. Lois needs a higher voice. What about the garbage Georgia jumps into the river, Morris? Willie, your local fisherman, says he's catching Georgia CDs and cola cans. Might I remind you, pursuant to Init R2701 Georgia Amendment, Georgia Co-Amendment, Georgia's operations here in Stardew Valley are fully compliant with the law. I'm kind of on Lois's side here. Even though I did say Morris didn't seem like a bad person. Hello, Ark. Hi. I was just on my way. Good day, Morris. It's fine, right? Joja is paving a way to greatness in Stardew Valley. This sounds like propaganda. It's only a matter of time until we all united under Joja. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Maybe the Joja route isn't a good route, but also the Pier route isn't a good route either. Like, there's no good endings. Oh shoot. No, my energy. Did I use up all the energy already? What happened? I didn't do anything. Is it because I sprinted? Yeah, they're all ladies. Every single villager here is a girl. This is girl town. Girls only. I am just standing here in order to replenish my energy because I have no more. Oh, actually, no, you guys can see my energy bar. You guys can see my mana bar. I thought I was hiding it this entire time, but no. Perhaps the Joja route isn't so bad. That's what I've been saying. Thank you for this stretch and hydrate. Let me do that while I wait. Have some chicken too. Do I even need lunch now? This is technically my lunch. Chicken breast. Describe the X-Ark route. Like, what is that? Okay. No more running. This is Linus, by the way. I know some people said, what does Linus look like? Linus is Lynette now. I don't know you well enough to trust you, sorry. Lynette will trust me once I give them a grape. Everybody loves presents. Do you trust me now? We're going in. Into the deep dark. Already, I'm not liking this place because there are fairy eggs everywhere. Or I guess in the vanilla game, there would be bug eggs. And nobody likes bugs buzzing in their ear. Yummy. Would you eat that? You know the sugar gliders? Have you guys seen sugar gliders eat pupa? We were talking about bug eggs, right? Not chicken eggs. The flies were buzzing non-stop when we went BRB. Oops. I guess that's what summer is. The fly buzzing. Is that why people were like flies in chat? I saw a flies message and I was like, what are you talking about? What do you mean by flies? And then I just ignored it. And then went about my day. You know the one thing I really like about... Oh. The ladder was literally right there and I kept smashing rocks. Oh! There's another one. Buy the plantation in front of the house. Is the mic dying again? Is that what you guys mean by mic? Why does it keep dying? Am I going to have to restart? Let's see if I can find... Oh, this place doesn't like me. I need a better sword. The sword is not it. I need to be able to one-shot these guys. Okay, every time I see a mic in chat, I'm just going to assume it means that my mic is dying. There we go. Okay, we got more copper now. How much do we have? I think we have enough. Yeah, we have enough to have 5 copper bars to upgrade an axe. Welcome back, Clock. Why are you a cat? Why are you meow 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 meow? Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow. What's the point of going outside? I've already seen it all. Sebastian's just like me. But I kind of like the outside. Look how pretty it is. This is a sunset. This is what I call a sunset. The glow of a sunset. The warm glow of a sunset. You've returned for now. Welcome back temporarily. And it's disappeared. This makes me want to go out in nature. It makes me want to go hiking. I need to go hiking. Starts messaging people. Actually, no, it's winter, so never mind. I have to wait like a whole 2 seasons for spring to come up again? No! That's so much work. I'd even talk to my wife. Hold on. We're using up some energy. We're gonna sprint. Caroline, where are you? Do you think she'll like sweet peas? If anybody gave me sweet peas, I'd be like, thank you very much. I don't think she's in here. It's too late. We have missed our chance. But you know what? Who we can talk to? We can talk to Emily. We can talk to Guinevere. Welcome to the Drop Saloon. Can I get you anything? Can you get me some recipes? Can you get me pizza, mackie roll, bread, some hash browns, pancakes, tortillas, triple shot espresso, mixed berry pie. Oh, now I'm broke. Ooh, I can't afford anything anymore. See, I didn't even need all of that. I didn't need any of that. This is what they call stress spending, when you get so stressed in Stardew Valley that you start spending all of your money on recipes. Do you guys do that? When you're like, I have too much to think about, so let me just go on a site. Let me go on, I don't know. What's a shopping site? Amazon or something. And you're like, I don't need anything, but let me just browse and see what I can buy. Just for the sake of buying stuff. Let me just hoard some cat food. This is why I have an abundance of cat food. They're just sitting on shelves. Because I'm like, I just need to buy something. But I refuse to buy anything that is not useful. So I'm like, let me just buy some more cat food. Because my cats are going to eat it anyway. You're like browsing VGen to look at art. I guess that's like another thing as well. I didn't realize that you guys or people out there actually enjoy browsing art. Because maybe just from a perspective of an artist, I don't really browse art. I never really browse art. I kind of just follow like 1 or 2 artists, maybe like 10 artists that I really enjoy, and then I just keep going into their socials. It's different when you can't draw. Maybe. Go to sleep for the night, yes. You follow 2K artists? That's a lot. I need some coffee. 2K artists. It's closer to 900 now. You got rid of a lot of them. Yeah, maybe I should draw more. I didn't realize that people appreciate art so much. Hi Ark, you look like you've gotten settled in well to the old farm. I can see it's growing on you, or at least on your boots. If you're looking to grow a little extra, or just to keep things tidy, these blueprints might help you out. What'd you give me? Learned how to craft garden beds. There are the plans for some farm-grade raised beds. There's a few styles here, in case you'd like to pick your favorite. I haven't gotten the time to garden myself, but I still like to give back to the town and garden one way. the town gardens, one way or another. Well, if you're ever short on wood for these, you know where to buy it. My Zway Ishmael art, the one that I spent like half an hour on. The one that I was just like, I'm just gonna draw it just because, you know, I just needed like a little bit of studying and some practice. Not the ones that I spent like 3 hours on. It's still your background. This is what I mean by like sometimes, you know, sorry, my bad. Artistic skill doesn't really equate to art. Good art. I apologize. I smacked my bowl of chicken breast on my mug. Alright, let's keep going. Another one is the Library Ruina art book. For Hod, specifically. Is Hod really that great of a character? She probably is. Actually, that's like, I don't even have to ask you the question. The answer, I already know that the answer is yes. Why did I bother? Why did I bother asking? One day, I will get back to that game. Alright, in you go. Alright, today is finally going to be the time. The day that I talk to Caroline. We should probably sell some stuff. A lot of stuff here. All this strawberry jelly. And these pears. Actually, let's keep a singular pear in there. Wait, that's the wrong thing. Fat fingered. I still be struggling to draw stick figures, but I can paint Warhammer minis, so my skills are confused. Like, you would think that art would correlate with like other art skills or other art projects, but for some reason it's like they don't. And it's hard to understand why, because at the end of the day, it's all just, you know, putting colors and lines on something. So I was just thinking about some gadgets I'm making. I decided I'm going to build a robot someday. She's gonna build a mecha! It's going to be very easy for you. You should be more realistic. Oh, that is not something you say to someone. It sounds challenging. I'm sure it's gonna be a challenge. I hate going... See, this is like one of the worst things you can say. It should be very easy for you because, like, that's kind of invalidating the struggle. And they know it. I'd rather be like, it sounds challenging because it is going to be. You're right, but I love a challenge. Exactly. Mechs where? Mario says she's gonna build a robot. I'm going to assume that she's gonna be building a mech. Help wanted. I'd like to put pufferfish on a chain. Please deliver it sometime today. Why would you put a fish on a chain? Jody's weird. Like, out of all of the wives in this game, all of the older women in this game, I think Jody is one of the people that I never want to touch. Like, Jody can stay as she is. And then she's already dealing with so much. Like, she got 2 kids that she got to deal with. And then she got to deal with, like, a husband who's just served the war. And he comes back traumatized with PTSD. What can I do for you? Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Construct farm buildings. We need 4,000 gold, 300 wood, 100 stone. Did you hear that, Sebastian? I definitely don't want to go swimming if that's what you're going to ask. Why would I ask you that? Oh, you just stopped to say hi? Sorry. See, I know Sebastian is also another bachelor that is super popular, but at the same time, I'm also like, he's too much of a, I don't know, he feels like a teenage child. Like the type of person who is still trying to learn the ways of the world, and he's like, I want to go out and I need to explore. I need to go into the city. I don't belong here. I'm being limited by my surroundings. I want to be a rebel. Like, we need a... You know what I want to see? I want to see an older Sebastian come back from visiting the city and be like, this is where I want to retire now. Like, he's done with the city life. He's like, I experienced everything in the city. I got to experience the worst of people. What is it? Like, I've been in situations where, like, I just want to leave. I just didn't want to be there. Linus is the best bachelor, in your opinion? You mean Lynette? I think he's pretty cool, but he's more like an old sage. He's like a sage that isn't really thinking about romance or isn't thinking about relationships at all. He's like, I just want to enjoy nature. Leave me alone. A bachelor, maybe not. A friend, yes. He's already friend zoned, in my opinion, in my books. What are we doing? We're going to visit Caroline. That should have been the main goal. Yeah, he's like, I just want to dig through the trash, man. Can you, like, leave me alone, please? I'm just here to live. That's it. Demetrius, how's the farming business going? It's tomato season, isn't it? It is. It's summer. But that's one way to think of summer. Tomato season. Does that mean that Demetrius just really likes tomatoes? They're all hot. Clock? Every single one of them, except for, like, you know, Lois or something. Why is he hot? You know who's hotter than Demetrius? My wife. Like, look at her. Look at her go. Like, why she got some physics? Why does she have physics? It's weird. Do you understand? Like, after looking at Demetrius and then looking at Caroline, do you see the difference? You understand why I'm trying to marry Caroline now? Jody and I had a nice chat in the square today. She's always got something interesting to say, even when it's just about grocery lists. Here, have a sweet pea. Oh, this suits me just fine. You really know how to keep things interesting, huh? That was a really cute face! You need to see that again. It's too late. I have more hearts with Aisha than I have with Caroline. I don't even give Aisha any gifts or anything. It's just that I see her so often because she's always walking around town. Okay, I gotta get better. I have to get better. Just watch it on your stream. No, I need everybody to see it. Everybody needs to see how hot Caroline is. Hello, Professor Sapling. Welcome in. See, there she is again. Aisha's right there. I have to stop talking to her. There's actually a lot of wild food in this area if you know where to look. I do know where to look. Okay. We have some time here, so I'm going to, because we have some geodes in my inventory, I'm going to crack them open. Yes, that is exactly what I am, a stalker. Mysterious Emblem, good morning. Alright. I've never seen that before. An Esperite. Okay. Clay, limestone, stone, copper ore, granite. This is like gacha. Mudstone. I don't have space. Alright, let's make some space. You're loving this texture pack. It's multiple texture packs shoved together into one. So like the trees are from their own pack, from their own mod. The grass is its own mod. The grass and the dirt and the water is its own mod. The portraits are their own mod. The UI is its own mod. So everything is separated. I have generational beef with the blacksmith and the geodes. Generational. How long has it been? How many generations? Alright, new reward. Wait, you can put clay in here? I'm my own mod. Plant these in the summer, takes 13 days to mature. Alright. Sounds like a nightmare to debug. It was. It was a good thing that the API comes with like a... Sorry, not API comes with... But like, one of the mods is like a manager. A mod manager. So it tells me in the terminal whether or not mods are working with one another. And if they aren't, I just get a red line and they're like, either you have to update this or you have to remove it. So it's not too bad. But before, when I had 500 mods, it was kind of bad because every single mod needed an update every single day. And I'm like, I can't keep up with 500 mods anymore. So now we're stuck with 170. Only one starfruit. What is the point? Alright. 9 melon seeds. In you go. Into the dirt. This is what I say to my worst enemy. Into the dirt you go. Yeah, compatibility. That was the thing. That was the word I was looking for. Compatibility with other mods. And usually you would know, because I would have one mod that changes a tree, which means that I wouldn't want to download and install another mod that changes the exact same tree, because I'd be like, yeah, these are definitely not compatible. If they do the exact same thing, I don't need 2 different mods that do that. I only need 1 tree changing mod. I only need 1 cat mod. Otherwise, I would get a whole bunch of red lines. Okay, I gotta start selling things. More things. It's 4,000, right? 4,000 that I gotta sell. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Totally manageable. There we go. I'm gonna finish the last of my chicken. Hold on. I need to find a way to make money. What is the best way to do that? To the beach? I could be selling everything I have right now. So this spiceberry, these nectarines, these sweet peas, they can all go. A limestone. I did get a blueprint for some things here. A butter churner. Okay, here it is. Hold on. Rates for shipping. How do I use these? We got wood garden bed. Stone garden bed. I kind of like these ones. I just need one. I need one garden bed for our star fruit. Let's see. Let's put it right here. And I just have to make sure to water it. Every single day. Is everything worth selling? I have to consider the community center. Because I need some things for the community center, but I forgot what I have and what I don't have. So everything in the spring, I'm missing a potato. I didn't grow any. I also don't know if I have 5 golden parsnips. How about we go and we figure things out. So let's see here. We have 1 golden parsnip. We only have 1 golden parsnip. Yeah, so we're gonna have to wait for spring. We also don't need cauliflower. We also don't need 44 cucumbers. So we might as well just sell everything now. Oh, here's our quality sprinkler. I found it. But we don't really need it either. Okay. Gold is random, right? Kind of. There is a higher chance of it being gold if you're using quality fertilizer or even regular basic fertilizer. But yes, it is all chance. You don't really have a... You can't control it. Wait, hold on. Take this back. How do I use these crates? Do I... How do I ship these? Do I need a packing station? I do. Oh, okay. So, I have to build a packing station first and foremost. I need 10 iron bars, 5 refined quartz, 1 battery pack. And I don't have any of that right now. Nothing, zeho. Alright, let's put some things away. It is mining time. Not at this time though. This time is already 8:20. It's late. Very late at night. Where would be a really good place to put this? Right here? Perhaps? I do hope I have good luck tomorrow. I'm gonna need it. Here, let's sell all of these. And because we have a little bit of time right now, let's go chop down some trees. Heck yeah, deforestation. Good thing they grow super fast. Alright. You know, nighttime's kind of nice. There are times where I just want to go out in the middle of the night, like not in Stardew Valley, but like in real life, and have one of those midnight walks. A midnight walk in the woods. But that's how you get kidnapped and killed and arrested. Like, it could be any of those. Or, yeah, mauled. Mauled by bears. The bears aren't really there to kill you, though, right? Like, they just think you're a threat, and they're like, I see something dangerous in front of me. So it's either I kill you first, or you kill me. Like, they're probably thinking that. We used to play football on road during COVID, fun times. I remember the most awkward situation I had when I was going out on a walk with, I think, a few friends in the middle of the night was when we were walking in a park, okay? And we're kind of just like standing around talking in a park right next to a bench. But because it was so dark, we couldn't see what was around us, but there was a couple on the bench at the time. Like, they were just sitting there admiring the nighttime, and we just so happened to, like, be right beside the bench where they were sitting, and they didn't want to leave because it was awkward. And then they scared the crap out of us because they were, like, completely quiet. Like, they were really silent. Do you know Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome? No. I do not. Is that even a thing? I don't want to meet animals that could kill me. I think everybody has the same sentiment. I'm pretty sure everybody's thinking the exact same thing. Nobody wants to meet a animal that could potentially kill you. Actually, no, I lied. I think there might be some people out there who are strange in that sense and be like, I would love to meet a challenger in the wild. You're gonna pet a wolf? As long as it's not hungry, you know what I mean? Because if it's hungry, there's a chance that you might get eaten. But if it's a friendly wolf, why not? Can I pet the dog? Mom, can I pet the dog? Alright. Here it is. We can finally get a coop. Isn't there an anime where a girl isekais to a new world and her mission is to pet every creature? I do not know about that anime. Isekai into a world where she gets to pet a creature. You remember it? It's called Reincarnated into a Fluffy Paradise. What kind of anime are you guys watching? Is it a slice of life? So today is a day where I have no idea what's going on. I don't know if we have good luck or bad luck. Regular luck because everything is green. It's a very green day. Green day. Dear Ark, I read an article about you in the local paper. I'm so impressed with your progress on the farm. Keep this up, and dear old Dad might be retiring the Fern Islands luxury bungalow after all. Love, Dad. I saw the weather report last night. I'm not sure what will happen, but if anyone wants to take shelter in the saloon, I'll keep it open all day. Everyone's panicking. But at least my crops have grown. At least I don't have to water my crops. Let's see. Let's put more stuff away. Let's use some magic spells. We should probably unlock more of these, because I only unlocked a few things right now. Yeah, go. Yes. Magic Scythe. I feel like the Grim Reaper. It's just moving all on its own. How lovely. Who needs a tractor when you got a floating scythe right behind you? Am I right or am I right? I'm gonna keep these for bread. As a pro wrestler seems like someone decided on plot from a random word generator, that's probably what happened. I do think that that is one of the best ways to approach coming up with a plot of a story. Because if you're just digging through your own brain, sometimes you're only going to get things that you've already experienced. Things that have already happened to you, which are very normal, common occurrences. But it's like, what if I just want to dig, you know, into something random, something that nobody has ever thought about, and that's when you just go, let me just go into a random generator and like have them come up with something for me. Because they are not being tied down by human experiences. It's better than In Another World with my smartphone. That shit was so ass. What kind of anime are you watching? Please. 2 hours, you're never going to get it back? Was it really that bad? In Another World with my smartphone. It sounds like there's a lot of, you know, potential in that plot. Because imagine you go into a fantasy world and you have the ability to access the internet. So it's not really the smartphone aspect of it that makes it superior. It's more like I have now got access to a massive database, which is the internet. Now I can look up anything I want. Now I can impress everybody around me with my encyclopedia. I wanted that spice berry. Whatever. It teleported with smartphone, but no electricity and no signal because there are no towers. Yeah, I want like a pocket library. Just like let me host my own LLM, my own AI, an offline AI, and then I'll be happy forever. I'm gonna go off the grid. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. No more streams, no more art streams. Like what happened to Ark? One day I just disappeared. No graduation message, nothing. Ark's just gone. Ark's gone back to space, back to her own planet. We need art. There's plenty of artists. Clock follows 2,000 artists. It's magic and they can connect to another world and it can spawn stuff out of the phone. Because, you know, then there's no point of having it being a phone. It could literally be anything else. Right? Okay, I can see why it's ass. I can see why you wasted your time watching that, because it's not a phone anymore. That's not a phone. That is a magic wand. They gave the protagonist this stupid fur coat that every power fantasy author is obsessed with for some reason, even though they're ugly. I really like them. You take that back. You take that back. I really like them. It may be ugly in your books, but there's a reason why every single protagonist has it. Because it doesn't look nice. I'm gonna have a field day here. There's just trees everywhere. I have to chop them all down. Please, someone help me. I can't do this alone. You're gonna put it in off topic so I can see after stream? All wood in this game is free. It just takes a bit of work to access it. Anyways, my wife is not in here, so I don't give a crap. We're gonna go into her home. Oh, there's these ones as well. We're in Tree Paradise. This is like walking in a jungle. Look at all this fern. Exactly what we need. Yeah, I got the worst luck. It's like I can't even look at the what is it called? The luck meter, the fortune teller, because they are not available. All money is free, you just have to work for it. No, you're right. That's exactly what that's like the same deal, right? All wood is free, you just gotta work for it. All money is free, you just gotta work for it. Look for amethyst cash payment on delivery from Persephone. Who the heck is Persephone? Who did I name Persephone? Who's Persephone again? Persephone doesn't sound like anyone I know. It is Pure. My worst enemy. I'll take it anyway, then I steal his money. It should be called Pure Persephone. Yeah, I have terrible memory. Remember that, Danish? The fact that you don't remember I have terrible memory also means that you also have terrible memory. We both have terrible memory. Dear, have you seen rain like this? It feels strange. Are you sure it's safe? I worry about you out there, you know, please take care. She's a wife. She's my wife. I don't have anything for her today. What a shame. I'll talk to her daughter. Abigail. I want to go exploring, but I can tell my mom is kind of worried. I don't want to add to her stress. That's true, your mother is stressed right now. Here, let's talk to Persephone. No customers. Any more of this green rain and my ledger will be in the red. See, that's all he's thinking about. He's not even thinking about his wife. He's not thinking about his kids. He's like, I'm just thinking about money and profit. What a terrible, terrible man. Oh my god, it's Rem! Welcome in. How are you doing? We are her memory storage, so keep reminding her exactly. Oh boy, I feel like I'm in the Amazonian jungle. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Yeah. How about we just sleep this off? My worst nightmare ever. Do you think the trees will go away by tomorrow? They usually will, right? They usually do, right? It's just a rare occurrence. I don't have to chop down everything. Yeah, there's absolutely no way. I am not chopping down everything here. It is very, very green. Totally green. Is green anyone's favorite color? Anyone enjoy green here? Let's see. Can I make myself green? Green, 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 green. There we go. I'm semi-green. It's like St. Patrick's Day all over again. Slime. Blue and green, my two favorite colors. Is anybody a red and orange enjoyer? Yellow? I really like yellow. I think yellow might be my favorite. Not red. Yellow. I keep changing my mind, but I do think that yellow is my favorite. You like orange? Orange is a really pretty color. Look at this orange in the midst of all of this green. Like, it really just stands out, doesn't it? Purple is mine. Orange, red, yellow, green, blue. We've got all the different colors of the rainbow here. Purple and orange are your favorite colors. Purple and orange. Like the sunset. Mossy seed. I don't know what to do on this day. I'm not chopping down wood. Actually, we might need to. How much wood we got? We're gonna have to chop down some wood. Alright, you know what? We might as well make use of the day. We don't have enough wood to buy a coop. Witch colors. You love a witch? You love witches? What does that mean? Halloween? Purple, orange? Halloween is like green and black. Sorry, a witch. When I think of a witch, I think of green and black. Like razor colors. Not necessarily purple and orange. Purple and orange to me is like a pumpkin and I don't know. It is pumpkin color. That's why Halloween is orange. Because of pumpkins. Dark purple comes to mind with witches. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, me too. It's either green or dark purple. I enjoy rose white. Oh, like a pink white? That's a very pretty color. Rose white. Like a very, very light pink. Even lighter than pastel, I'm going to assume. Anything that is like very close to white is very pretty. It's also very easy to match colors with. And I guess you can use that idea with anything. Like with clothing, with interior design. You can just have like white floors and everything could be like slightly off-white, but it would still match. Everything would look good together. Yeah, everything goes with it. You like platinum? Okay, I need to know what platinum really is as a color, because I've seen people call an off-white blonde to be platinum, like a blonde color, or like a yellow, a very off-white yellow to be platinum. But I've also seen like silver white being called platinum. It's bluish? Like a bluish white is what you enjoy. That's pretty too. I realized something. I shouldn't have eaten the chicken because that has opened my stomach for this that's like an invitation for my stomach to start grumbling, to want more food. Is platinum grayish? I don't think so. It's like a blue-white. Rumbling in my tumbly, my energy. How do I unlock like a tree cutting skill? Please, I need one. Alright, unlocked after purchasing a cow chicken, unlocks after killing monsters, must own a blah, blah, blah. I'm guessing that's a new house. Let's see. Get close to someone, Caroline. Get one pink gate. Unlocks after killing crabs. Reach mining level 10. Equip a club. There needs to be a tree skill. There has to be one. Platinum can assemble multiple gradients, like how golden color has multiple gradient too, according to Google. Oh, interesting. Huh. So it's not necessarily like one singular hex color. Or I guess like not all colors are one singular hex color, but still like it has a bigger range than your regular color differentiation, whatever you want to call that. That's interesting. Colors are interesting. In the breath between life and death, light finds a way. What does that even mean? That is a riddle that we gotta solve. In the breath between life and death, light finds a way. Do I have to die once? I'm guessing that it means I have to die. They're like, in order to unlock this skill, you have to lose your life. Is that a Jurassic Park reference? Is that a JoJo reference? I don't think so. There's nothing to do with dinosaurs. You can use this spell after acquiring a monster musk. Maximum mana must reach 300. Mining level 11. Iridium quality 1. Strengthen your foraging. This might be it. Strengthen your foraging. So I just have to cut down a whole bunch of trees. Can you die in Stardew Valley? Yes, you can. Or at least you can almost die. You can get to a point where you kind of just pass out, and I guess in a sense that is like death. And then you get robbed, yes. Dying would mean leaving your wife behind. I can't leave behind Caroline, you're right. I can't. There's no way. I can't destroy my life like that. What would she think? She would be disappointed and she'd be sad. I am doing something right now, and that is to... So I have copper. The next day, I'm going to upgrade the axe. It is time for bed. Yeah, my energy has been depleted. So we might as well wait for the next day. And then it's gonna be mining time. Mining time again. Day 6 of summer. We're doing great so far. So far, so good. We will need to replenish some seeds. But otherwise, so far, so good. Wait. In order to check my luck, I have to watch TV. Today's game is hello, welcome in. How goes Stardew? What's going on in the to-do list? We are stealing Caroline from here. So I have to talk to my future wife. That is the goal. That is the goal of this entire playthrough. I guess that a new viewer has joined us. A young lady from Stardew Valley? Welcome, welcome. The spirits are somewhat mildly perturbed today. Like it's not on your side. This game hates me. So I guess it's not the mines, but we can still go in the mines. It's just that we're not going to have the best of luck. Okay, I need the scythe to do its work for me, because I'm lazy. Thank you very much. We just stand here. Oh, I don't have enough space in my inventory. Oh no. Does that work? We're gonna need a new... Yeah, we're gonna need a new chest. Anything else you can harvest? Nothing? I yearn for the mines. Might as well wait if you got other things to do. You're right. Okay, we're gonna grab copper. We have an axe. We have 9,000 gold. And we have a character in this game named Clintoris, who is our blacksmith, who is happy, very, very happy to upgrade our axe for us. Super cute house, thank you. This is a mod. I forgot the name of it, but it is a house mod. I'm gonna have to try Modlist. Wait, we have to water. Gotta water the plants. What did you call Clint? Oh, you're right. You weren't here, Clog, but I named Clint Clintoris. Because we couldn't come up with a better name for him. And that name just stuck. Sorry, just stuck. So we just... Yeah, his name is Clintoris now. We can go visit him. Her. This upsets me greatly. I'm so used to his name to the point where I'm like, I'm just jaded. Like, it has no effect on me anymore. Clintoris is Clintoris. See, okay, if we had to change Clint's name to another name, you know, besides Clintoris, what would it be? Like, what's a good girl name for Clintoris? Sorry, Clint. Hey, Ark, we just received a new stock of weapons. Sure, cool. Cleo? Sorry, it's too late now. I just wanted another opinion. Clinthony. Here, upgrade tools. Let's get our copper axe. Here it is. Let's talk to Clintoris. Well, that was a dud, and here I thought it was finally my chance to be a hero. Oh well, back to the grindstone. Clinthia. Like Cynthia, but Clinthia, okay. Yeah, right here, Clintoris. Back to the grindstone. What are we doing? We're playing Stardew Valley. Okay, to the woods. Sorry, not to the woods. To the woods? To the woods. So, we're not going in the mines quite yet. Who's this? Whose birthday is it? Is it Martin's birthday? Well, I don't really care too much for Martin, so... I am so sorry. Casserole for Andy? I can't even make food in this game yet. Clinically? Try something with clinically? That kind of works. Clint's a very, very difficult one. Just because Clint is... You don't really... No! 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 She hates me. I can't even talk to my wife if I wanted to. We're gonna have to wait for another time. We're gonna have to wait for noon. So for now, let's just chop down trees. Sebastian. Sebastian needs a girl name too. Alright. Guys, taking suggestions. So not for Clint this time, but for Sebastian. I hope we're not having mushroom casserole tonight. What's wrong with mushroom casserole? You child, go eat your food. Robin probably spent a whole lot of time making dinner for you, and you are ungrateful. Sebi, is that a good name? Sabrina? Sabrina? Probably. Sabitha? 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 Sebi. Where is it? S-A-S-E. So Sebi's... I kind of like the nickname Sebi. We keep the E instead of Sabrina. What if it's like Sabrina? But that looks weird. Actually, no, it doesn't look too weird. At least it's not like Clintoris or anything. This way. Below. To the south. Here's Penny. Hello, The mountains look nice today, don't they? They kind of do. You smell like grass. Well, that's because I've been farming. Dad's coming back soon. I hope he brings me some toys. Who came up with that? It might have been me. Seems like there's no damage to anything. That was a strange one. How are you holding up? Fine. I'm doing okay. Thanks for asking, Sam. Oh, never mind. I can't even cut wood if I wanted to, just because my axe is gone. Well, the fish seem as healthy as ever. In fact, I swear they've been bound with extra vigor. Really? So there's literally nothing I can do right now. Okay, no, I can go into the mines. Never mind. Let's just do that. Everybody knows that you shouldn't be playing your Game Boy Advance outside in the sun because of glare, and you won't be able to see the screen anyway. So why does Sam keep bringing his console outside? This is why I never leave the house, because whenever I play games, I need to be able to see the screen. You can't see anything outside, it's too bright. What a lovely day. Despite the bad luck, what a lovely day this is. That's why you go out in the evening and you bring your Game Boy Advance console out there in the evening. Oh, this is going to suck. Where is the ladder? Can someone just manifest the ladder for me, please? Yeah, this is not happening. The spirits are slightly perturbed. We played Xbox in a tent in my friend's backyard back in the day. In a tent? Connected to what? Like, did he have an outlet or something in the tent with electricity? Or did he have like a portable battery? Did you hear about the Xbox news? How they're about to get rid of it? So it looks like the whole fight between, what is it? PlayStation and Xbox. The Xbox and PlayStation war is done. The war of the consoles. Now we know which one is the more superior one. Industrial one with 4 sockets. Huh. The go play outside is on another level. It's like, hey kid, go play outside. Sure, takes all the consoles. Start setting up the PC outside in the backyard. Sounds about right. Sounds like something that I would do. Oh, the ladder's literally right there. Okay. Alright. Wait, I was expecting fairies and bugs to come at me. Wait, this is a happy day. Good day. Full of luck. This thing needs to go away. Because, yeah, we... Okay, no, we're gonna... There's no ladder here. Xbox just shut down some studios like every other and changed the leadership with Phil Spencer. They're getting rid of the Xbox Pass as well, right? Like, that's not gonna be a thing anymore, I assume. You know what's the best? PC gaming. All I need now is Valve. Valve, and we also need a... I know like Steam is also releasing consoles now with the Valve box. That hasn't really been released yet. There's the the Steam Deck, which is also another great console. I love the one that I have. Yeah, it's like PC Master Race, except now you can put it on a handheld. Now we got the Steam Deck, and now we got the Steam Box as well. And they're not like super overpriced. Like you kind of get what you pay for. Because the Steam Deck itself is kind of like a mini PC. Yeah, it's a handheld PC. Essentially. So is it still called PC Master Race? Then you can kind of argue that the PlayStation and the Xbox is also a PC in its own right. It just has a different operating system on it. Right? Because you can still connect it to the internet. You can open up a browser. There's still network. Then it's like, what? How do you define a PC? Yeah, game systems are just restrictive. PCs. Is this a new floor? I've never seen this before. Weird. Strange. Strange and weird. Yeah, I've never seen a floor like this. This is weird. Did I skip past the iron phase and I just went straight to gold? What is going on? I'm gonna eat this hot pepper. Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Akira. Eat the hot pepper, yes. Yeah, me too. I didn't see iron and suddenly I have gold. Very strange. This is copper, right? Anyways. Where the hell am I? I've never seen this before. Is this a new... Yeah, like a new... What's it called? Thing added by Stardew Valley Expanded? Huh. Anyways, get me out of here because I need iron. And I need food as well. Good thing I have grape. Ark the Explorer. It's like Dora. Dora, but Ark instead. Swiper, no swiping. There's no swiper in here. If anything, the swiper would be pure. Wait, I'm the swiper. Hold on. Am I Dora or am I the swiper? I may be the swiper. Except no matter how many swiper no swipings you throw at me, I'm still gonna be swiping. Swiping people's wives. Oh boy. That thing needs to go away. Won't we be the sidekick? Yeah. You guys would be my sidekick. Don't you find it hilarious in zombie movies where the zombie is just going at like negative match 25 speed? Like he's walking, he's crawling very, very slowly, and the main character is like trying to run away from the zombie. But she keeps tripping. And then she just dies and it's like, come on, just use your legs, please. Okay, I think I gotta leave. Like, what do I get rid of from here? Nothing. This one, the prehistoric tool. Do I need this? Maybe. Fertilizer. I don't have energy. Okay, I have to leave. I call being map. It's like tag yourself in Dora the Explorer. Which one are you? What inanimate object do you want to be? Do you want to be the shovel? Do you want to be the axe? Do you want to be the... Is there an axe? Do you want to be the map? Dora has a monkey as well, right? The sidekick? Is that the sidekick? That was the case in most old horror movies. I remember that one movie called Halloween. That one was really funny. Like, it gets to a point where it's like you're not even scared anymore, you're just laughing. Horror becomes comedy. You have a horrible sense of direction. Me too! High five, air high five across the screen. I cannot remember my norths from my souths, and my west from my east, and my left from my right. And like when I go outside, because I'm so unused to being out there in the wild, that I have to have my phone on my hand the entire time with Google Maps open, and my sister laughs at me. I get mocked. But like I can't remember destinations and where places are for the life of me. I try my best, I still can't do it. I could never drive for that reason alone. I'd be like, hey, Ark, can you pick me up? And I'd be like, okay. And 2 hours later, it's like, Ark, where are you? I'm like, I'm trying to find you. And I'd be like way across in another, like, across the country or something, another city. Who else looks at the right hand to make sure it's the right? You do know, I have a teacher who has the exact same problem. And so she has an advantage because she's married, right? So she has like her wedding band on her left hand, and that's how she knows. So when she was taking her driving lessons, she just looks at her hand and she goes, where's my wedding ring? Because that's my left. But it does take her a while to like understand where left and right is. For me, I feel like I've gotten a little bit better with that. I have mountains, so I can at least tell which way is north, south, east, west. But if you ask me to go to the grocery store, I need a map. Why are directions so hard? Like, maybe we need some sort of, like, a different type of brain. Like, there's a part of the brain that we're missing. That some people have, some people don't have. It's like genetics or something, perhaps. Like, maybe it's just a part of genetics. I think that's exactly what it is. Like, my sister got the good genes, and she's like, I have the directional genes, which makes me able to track things like a dog. Right? She's like, I know exactly where that thing is because, like, I've been there and I can smell it. And I just go, I don't have that sense of smell. I don't have it at all. So it's like a missing part of my brain. X_Ark_Ronoa, sorry. Zorro. That's me. Yeah, I'm Zorro. I don't know. Maybe I'll get it one day. Maybe it just needs a little bit of thinking, kind of like math, right? Like, I joke that I'm terrible at math. Sorry, this is not a joke, it's real. I am terrible at math. But I know that if I were to actually try a little bit harder and think about numbers, that I will not be bad at math. I will always be good at math. It just requires less laziness, a little bit more hard work, some brain work. And then that way I can actually figure out what 1 + 1 is. 1 + 1 = 2, right? And never say 1 + 1 = 3 ever again. But like my brain is lazy and it's like, I don't want to think. Numbers, that scares me. I will walk in the opposite direction. I don't know how to explain it, but it looks different when facing different directions. It's like, I think we just got to get rid of visuals. It's like, don't look at the landmarks. Don't look at the ground. Don't look at the things around you. Instead, think about it in like a map setting. Just have the map in your head instead. And then be able to like rotate around and still understand that like left is left and right is right. But like, there's too much work going on in there. I doubt I could trade my sense of direction. You know what? Me too. This is why I don't bother. We'll just admit that I suck at directions and we just let it be. We can just stay forever. It's fine. Because now we have technology. This is what our phones are used for. This is why we have Google Maps. This is why we have Apple Maps. This is why we have Uber. This is why we have drivers. And we don't have to drive ourselves. And eventually in the future, we're going to have self-driving cars. And then do we even need to understand direction and know directions? No. The only time we need to know directions is when we're stuck in a forest and we're like, where is left? Where is right? I need to go back home, but surrounding me are a whole bunch of trees. Definitely not anonymous. Thank you for the follow. And that's when you're like, yeah, okay, I need to know south. I need to know where south is. I need to know where north is. I need to know where east and west is. Because I need to go home. But otherwise, other than that, it's like, just ask some random person on the street. Just be like, hey, how do I get to, I don't know, Carrefour, the grocery store, the French grocery store, or how do I get to friggin' Loblaws or something, Costco. And most likely than not, they will know, or you just ask your phone. Just today, I had a delivery and driver asked for directions to my home from where he was, and I couldn't, and he was like, never mind, I will Google. My family members get so angry at me because I don't know my directions as well. And sometimes they offer to drive me and I take it, which I shouldn't be doing, because like they go, okay, Ark, how do we get you to your home? And the problem is that a lot of my family members aren't used to using technology, so they don't even know how to Google. They don't know how to use Google Maps. And so they get frustrated when I go, I have no idea if I have to turn left or right here. So I just whip out my phone and I give them directions through my phone. But like a lot of times I'm under the assumption that most people already know directions or have like a phone for directions, which I shouldn't assume. Anyways, yeah, Costco mentioned I need to get myself a membership one day. Like when I move very soon, I'm gonna get myself a membership, because getting bulk things from, or bulk foods, bulk ingredients from Costco is way cheaper than going to a grocery store to get it in like small little packages. Like spices, for instance, and flour. That's another one. Sugar, right? For real, just grind it your sense of direction. It's like learning to ride a bike. You do it actively for a while and becomes passive. Maybe that's just what it is. Maybe because I haven't drove a lot in my life, I haven't needed to really go anywhere. So I lived in Asia. I lived in a really big city in Asia where taxis were really cheap, where you could just flag down a taxi in the middle of the road. Like anywhere you are, you could be lost in the middle of the city and you could just raise up your hand and you will find a taxi within like a minute. And then you just tell them exactly where you need to go and they're like, all right, let me just bring you there. And there was no real instance in my entire life where I actually had to use directions, or have a sense of direction, because people would just bring me to places. But now it's like I kind of need one, because I live in Canada now, where I can't just flag down a taxi in the middle of the street. It doesn't happen. I can't just go into the subway and like, you know, listen to the train announcements to tell me which stop to get off at, because our public transit here is kind of shit. $70 per year and includes a Costco MasterCard with 3% cash back on food. You sound like someone who's trying to sell a Costco membership. But I will get one. I love Costco. They just need like a few more locations. Even like working Costco is really good. Like I have nothing against Costco at all. It's probably one of the best establishments ever, because working there is great, right? Buying stuff there is great. Like that's one of the big corpos that I'm like, sure, you know what? Take over everything. You work for Costco? Like I've heard of so many benefits you can get from Costco, and they pay very well as well. It's not like they don't pay minimum. And it's really easy to get promoted as well. So one of my I guess I can call her a family member. One of my family members works at Costco, and she like went from working in the stores to like getting promoted into an office work, and it was so easy for her. You just have to work there for long enough. It's very easy to climb the ladder. Okay, my cats are hungry too. I'm gonna go feed them. I'm gonna feed myself as well. Tomorrow, I have a problem. I am facing a big problem where I have forgotten to log into Limbus Company. So my sinner IDs are still not leveled up, and because we're fighting an enemy that requires me to level up certain units, I don't know if I can beat the fight. I don't think I can beat the fight tomorrow with whatever team I have. So we might have to move Limbus Company to another day when I actually have done my homework. You said you would get on that? I know! I don't have time to play games. I had to like submit a few commissions for yesterday and the day before. So I've been busy. I haven't really been playing games. And plus I've been drawing a lot. I have to grind. So we might switch out tomorrow, Olympus Company, for something else. Yeah, money first so I can pay my bills. My cat's like really pissed off at me now. I will let you guys know what's gonna be because I haven't decided yet. If you guys have any suggestions for tomorrow, it could be a just chatting stream, who knows. That's the easiest to do a just chatting, another podcast stream. But if there's nothing, it will just be a just chatting. I suggest Arc Art. It could be that as well. Who knows? Okay. Goodbye. Goodbye, guys. Enjoy the rest of today. And perhaps I will see you guys tomorrow. And if not, enjoy the rest of your week. I will be raiding into... Let's see here. Blah, 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 blah. Let's go right into a World of Warcraft streamer, Vesper Nestia, who is also a dragon. Vesper is also a space dragon. So go in. This is a completely different model than her usual. Interesting. Anyways. Be nice, go say hi, and goodbye, goodbye, bye, 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 bye.